Hello everyone, today I'm here in Torrance, California, outside of Chuck E. Cheese. Now there are two CEC locations here in the city of Torrance, California. Now this is the one on Prairie Avenue. I'm only going to be able to get to this one on this trip. This used to be a Pizza Time theater, so we're going to go in there. I'm going to show you guys all their store elements, their art, their games, and everything else. We'll talk about the history of this location. And then as for the exterior here, it has the traditional paint job and stuff. Actually, the wall is just painted a solid green instead of having the panels or whatever they are. And then it has the traditional circles, and then Chucky is over there on the corner, and then he's also on the other side facing Prairie Avenue there as well. So let's go in there now and check this store out. So I just got into the store, and of course Chucky's out on the dance floor right away. That's awesome to see. There's only a few people in here. It's 11:30 and they open at 11, so it's not super busy yet, but once he's done his live, we'll go over there and take a look at the showroom. Alright guys, let's start this tour off right here in the showroom now that Chucky's done. So front and center, they have the video wall right there, and then they have the character posters as well. They have all older font stuff in this store here. So they have one on each side of the video wall there, and then Munch's is over here around this corner there on the side, and then Pasquale's is over there to the right side of the showroom, and then Jasper's might be over here to the left side. I'm not 100% sure though. It is not, so they have 4 of the 5 here in this store. They also have the newer 2.0 carpet. They have the new benches and tables and booths with outlet charging as well. And then back here we have the party sign right above these on the right side of the showroom. And then moving on to the back of the showroom, they have 2.0 high top tables and chairs on both sides of their 2019 model dance floor. And this is my first time seeing the new Summer of Fun graphics here. They're really nice. They have these new for 2025 Summer of Fun here on the dance floor. Their dance floor is not in the greatest shape though. There's a bunch of pixels that are either dim or out. Most of them are dim. There's not really that many that are out, but a lot of them are dim. And then that faces the video wall right there. And the ceilings are pretty high in the store, so there is a pretty big gap between the bottom of the video wall and the floor as well. To the left side of the showroom here, they have the restroom hallway here behind the video wall. They have generic men's and women's signs on these doors, and then the bathrooms go right behind there, behind the video wall. The hallway just goes down there to the end. There's no art or anything. Restroom signs, Pasquale's kitchen sign going into their kitchen there. Pickup window sign. I did that backwards. I should have said pickup window sign, pickup window. And then they have the new wood floors down here. So to the left of their pickup window here, they have a sign that I've never seen before. It's exclusive to California. It's one about a warning for chemicals in the food and beverages. Very California thing, the P65 warnings right there. Figured I'd see something like that here at the California stores. And then to the left of that, they have their third station sign, Pepsi machines. They have the newer Pepsi logo on the older machines. I have seen that before. And then new wood floors, as I said, tiles, salad bar right here to the left of the order counter. They have their TV that scrolls ads there. They have the trampoline zone Munch ad, and then here they have their prize counter and order counter here. So it's a little unique layout. You come in there, and then you come around here, and then that takes you into the store, and then the prize counter's right here to the left of the showroom. And then they have their pizzeria and games, new tiles, menu boards there. Here's their prize counter. These bins are kind of picked through here. They have this sign, of course, and then let's see, they do have Pasquale and Bella big heads. Large Bella as well, and it looks like the full assortment except for Jasper in the gumball. That looks like the only thing they're missing here. It looks like they have everything else. We'll take a look at that on the way out, and then they have the U1 sign up there. Booths here as you walk towards the showroom area. And then, as I said before, 2.0 high top tables and chairs there, and then we move right into the game room. So first up, we have token action still here at Torrance Prairie. So we have a Avenger birthday party to start us off. The last couple I've seen birthday party have been the Rockstar, so it's nice to see Avenger here. Then they have the Trolls game, and Harpoon Lagoon, Flying Tickets, Fruit Ninja FX, and the Rockstar Chucky photo booth. Then they have another token game. We have Wonderland right here. Hollywood Reels, another token game. And then on the other side of Flying Tickets, they have its sister game, Arcade Crossy Road. Then we have Power Drop, Avenger Chuck up there. No decal at all on that, so that's the first time I've seen that. I'm sure they'll order a new one eventually. They got the tech card out here. I'm sure it's not for that, but they have the tech card out. Willie Crash right here. They have the smaller version of Whack and Win. And then Subway Surfers. Speed Demon, which I don't see a ton at Chuck E. Cheese, so that's nice to see. We have another token game right here, Winner's Wheel, and another one, Ticket Troopers, and Deep Freeze over here. There's a ton of token games in this store, at least so far in the arcade. Lots of options here if you want to play token games. Then on the other side of Willie Crash here, they have H2 Overdrive, and then on this side of Whack and Win, they have Frogger. Moving on over, we have Galaga Assault and Aliens Extermination, Seawolf, Eiffel Tower, and then here along the front windows they have 2.0 booths, more of them, pennant lights, and the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid word mark up top. Lots of natural light coming into this store, which is great. They have one 2.0 TV ring here in the game room as well. Then on this side of Eiffel Tower they have Crank It, which someone left a credit on, so that did not go very far. It didn't even register as a spin. 4. Then they have Super Monkey Ball Ticket Blitz. I showed you guys Aliens Extermination, and then they have Dead Storm Pirates, Tightrope, Funhouse. There's Avenger Chuck, he was just on the screen a second ago. Deal or No Deal, Rocket and Rollin' for Gold. On this side of that, they have Terminator Salvation right there. Here's another token game, Hat Trick. They have Guitar Hero Arcade and Robin Hood. Then they have Avenger Chuck, Pop It for Gold right here. And then on this side of that, they have Sonic Spinner. Then they have the Paw Patrol Spinner game, Batman, and then Hammer 2, Cruisin' Blast, and on this side of that, they have the Sega Racing Classic, Jurassic Park. On this side, they have Dog Pounder, and it has the button, so no bone here. And they have Snow Cross and Fast and the Furious Supercars. I'll show you guys that stuff later, but let's just look at the back wall here. So they have this really cool window, which the last time I saw a window similar to this was at Fayetteville, North Carolina, and that's interesting because that was a showbiz and this was a Pizza Time Theater, and they both have these style windows. That was a thing in the 80s, I guess. Then to the right of that, they have the High Five wordmark piece, more booths with outlet charging, and then let's go along this back wall here. So we're going to start off with Rescue Hero, Hammer Froggy, and these are all kind of, I guess, kiddie games. These are normally considered the kiddie ride area, kiddie game area. Hammer Froggy, as I said, NBA Hoop Troop, right there. Master Invasion, Cheeky Monkey Football, Duo Drive, Treasure Quest, and then right above Treasure Quest is the skee ball piece. It's very small here though. Then they have the Magic Floor, Big Win Super Spin, Baseball Pro, Simpson Soccer, NBA Hoops, 5 Alley Roller Classics with Marquee, 2.0 Stripes, Chuck E. Cheese Wordmark. Then they have 2-Minute Drill, Milk Jug Toss, Water Blast. They have the Dead Heat Racing game. I finally remember the name of that thing. Big Bass Wheel Pro, Angry Birds Arcade, and finally here on this wall, Lane Master. So now we've seen all of this and all of this, so now we have to come back through here to the rest of the kiddie game and ride area, as well as the superhero playground, as they're calling it now. So I showed you guys Hammer 2, and they have High Five, and on the other side of High Five, they have Dinosaur Catcher. Then they have Super Big Rig, Zombie Land Battle. On the other side of Super Big Rig, they have Buzzy Buzzy Bee, which is always cool to see. They have Bunny Pond, and then they have this fire truck rescue ride right here for the little kids. And then here is the superhero playground ninja run trampoline zone thing, whatever you guys want to call it. They just rebranded, but some of the locations still just have the trampoline zone because they haven't rolled this out everywhere yet. And then to the right of that, they have the older 2000s emergency exit only sign, as well as a new 2.0 sticker right here. So they have both right next to each other. That's the first piece of non-2.0 art I've seen so far. And let's come through here. We have this merry-go-round here. Then they have Octonauts. They have this yellow race car. They have Photo Ride with Rockstar Chuck. It looks like everywhere. That decal's missing on there, but then that's Rockstar, and then on the back, yeah, it's full Rockstar. Then they have Jet Rider, bus tours, small Rockstar air hockey table, and then here they have the low 2.0 chairs, a long booth, the circular seating booth, and then they have Panning for Gold, this little white ride here, which I can't remember the name of. They have the Casey Cobra racing car. And then here, detached from the Superhero Playground, and that's actually what they call it. The sign there says Superhero Playground, so they have rebranded that here. They have the larger 5-pad trampoline zone with 3 pieces, Munch, Chucky, and Bella. And then here's the sign right here for the Superhero Playground. And yeah, those are detached from each other. And then also they have a 2.0 TV ring up there for the kiddie ride area as well. So 2 in this entire store. And that brings us right back here into the showroom area. Oh, and then to over here. Oh, and there's Jasper's piece right there. I can't believe I missed that. So they have all 5 character pieces. They have the Rockstar Ticket Blaster right here, both top and back. And then behind that, they have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid photo prop. And one more emergency exit with the sticker, and you can see where the old sticker is or used to be. The outline is still there, but it might be gone. It might still be there. I'm not really sure. And that rounds out the store except for the exit. So now let's talk about the history. All right, so the Torrance, California Chuck E. Cheese here on Prairie Avenue opened as a Pizza Time theater in 1983 with a balcony stage. They opened as a franchise, of course, and then in 1984, after the merger with Showbiz, they became a corporate-owned store. This is one of the ones that survived. And then in the late 80s, they got the 1988 remodel, as a lot of these PTTs did, and they replaced their balcony with a C stage. Then they got the 90s remodel and 2 stage in the mid-90s. And then in either 2008 or 2009, they got the 2005 remodel, which is what they had here when they got 2.0. They got 2.0 in January of 2023, so this is a 2023 remodel right before they started doing refreshes because they still have the really new furniture and all that kind of stuff. They did get a 2019 model dance floor, so they didn't get a 2021 here, but they did get the standard video wall over there. And that's how it still remains to this day, of course, except for the Ninja Run and Superhero Playground now, as they're calling it. There also is worth noting that this was a town here in California that also had a Showbiz pizza place that also opened in 1983. So the Pizza Time Theater here and the Showbiz were competitors here in the same city, and both are still open as Chuck E. Cheese's. I won't be able to make it to the Showbiz on this trip, unfortunately, but it is still here. Both of the locations here in Torrance survived, so that's great to see. It's also worth noting that they did not get a lighting upgrade in this store during 2.0. They do have a mix of different lights here. These are a little dimmer. They have a couple over there. Maybe that's where the stage used to be. Yeah, that's clearly where the stage used to be, and they add those lights because of it. That's where the stage used to be. That's pretty obvious. Now that I'm looking at it, you can definitely see the cutout. They put the 2 stage there, and then they moved it during 2.0 over here, and they probably built this wall out, and then the restrooms were probably always there, and then they built this out and they put the video wall there. It's kind of similar to what I saw at Dale City, Virginia, how they built the video wall out. It was also really cool. They had an old exterior sign in their tech room. I took a picture of it. I'll show you guys that right now. It has Avenger Chuck on it, so that was really cool to see as well. So yeah, that's the history of this store. All right, now as you leave here, they have the mission statement with timeline attachment to the left-hand side of the order prize counter area. Then the carpet changes to the lobby stuff as you leave. And then out here in this area here, it's not really a lobby, but out here in the exit area, they have another California sign that I haven't seen before because it's the first California store. It might not be the first one I post, but this is the first California store I visited about prohibits the use of metal tokens outside the premises. So it's basically saying you can't try to use the tokens that you won here or got here to use as currency. They have the good behavior guidelines, no firearms allowed right here. Another California warning sign, an older one as well. So this one's about food and beverage cans having a different lining, and this is about chemicals that can cause cancer. This is one about discrimination, or lack of discrimination anyway. And then to the left-hand side here, they have this Have a Chucky Day green silhouette, as we see in a lot of the locations. They have a now hiring sign with the possessive Chuck E. Cheese logo, and then they also have their board thing at the outside of the store, and they did get an A rating from the County of Los Angeles Public Health, which is great to see. And they have the lock your car, take your keys, hide your belongings thing as well as a sticker here on the outside. So a lot of different things. So yeah, that's going to wrap up the Torrance Prairie Chuck E. Cheese. I hope you guys enjoyed this tour. If you did, please subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.